Okay, we're recording.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there a motion
I
to
will make a motion to approve.
second?
I would second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And at this time, we will review the May 27th, 2025 minutes.
On the van, South Road Committee, met with the board to discuss replacing the culvert that washed out on south. Okay, I'll start over. The culvert that washed out of the road south of Point Wells, repairing Watkins Road and refurbishing a road grader. Roger Sheriff, Circle Fire Chief discussed the recent trailer fire, a new fire truck, and fire department issues. At the hour of 10 a.m., the Board of Commissioners of Macomb County, Montana met in regular session with Lonnie Jensen, Ty Taylor, and Alan Stemple present. Presiding officer Lonnie Jensen called the meeting to order. The Pledge of Allegiance was recited. Commissioner Taylor moved to approve the agenda. Commissioner Stemple seconded. The motion was seconded the motion. The motion passed 3-0. May 19th, 2025, for a brief of it. There were no committee reports. Board reviewed the audit findings and planned the response letter to address the noted deficiencies. The board tabled the discussion on the road grader rebuild until a representative can participate in the meeting, and we know what funds are available for the next budget. The board reviewed the Eastern Montana Regional Hazard Mitigation Plan for DES. Commissioner Temple moved to approve the plan. Commissioner Jensen seconded. The motion passed 2-0. Commissioner Taylor abstained from the vote of discussion. Board reviewed the public health workforce grant. Commissioner Taylor moved to approve the grant. Commissioner Stemple seconded. The motion passed 3-0. The meeting was open to public participation at 1 p.m. Candy Holland, Senior Center Director, met with the board to discuss serving senior meals and from the senior center to replace the current contractor that did not bid to serve meals in the next fiscal year. Stanley Hanson, Clerk of Court, Perry Brightbaugh, Justice of the Peace, and Nita Crockett, Treasurers, met with the board to discuss potential use of upstairs office for the state assessment. Board continued the review of the county policy manual. Correspondence occupied the board the rest of the day. Meeting adjourned 5 p.m. I'll approve the minutes as read.
There's a note on mine that on this board about the public health workforce grant. There's a note, it looks like a sharing note. Did you approve the IAP grant as well?
Did we do that last week?
Oh, so it's sharing.
Did you approve the IUP grant as well?
Wasn't on our agenda.
Is it in the, is the grant paperwork in there? In the brown thing?
I didn't see it in here. A couple times.
Or is it, did we get an email on it or something? Cause it sounds like a Sioux thing.
Oh,
It's not a guarantee, but
Let me look at my email, but I'll bet it's like this.
Anything recent, new email. We don't have anything recent on it.
I'm getting there. All right, we have on the 27th
On the new email,
on the new email, the IAP grant to, yep. It was a DocuSign.
Did you sign it?
I think I did. I'll check here.
so, yeah, I don't have anything in 27. Not on IAP. Is the DocuSign's only usually good for like 2-3 days. So, well, I guess we'll find out pretty quick.
The answer to the question is yes.
Okay, all right, so
We gotta add that, so I will approve the minutes as corrected.
So. Is it anything else other than IAP or is it just IAP?
Master contract.
I mean, IAP grants is fine as well.
There's a task order number, master grant between the state of Montana Department of Public Health.
But I mean, that's what they called it, was an IAP grant.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so the reviewed the public health workforce grants and the IAP grant. Commissioner Taylor moved to approved both grants.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry, motion. Okay, so the paragraph will read, the board reviewed the public health workforce grants and the IAP grant. Commissioner Taylor moved to approve both grants. Commissioner Semple seconded the motion passed 3-0. Copies of the grants are on files. Okay.
There's a second to Commissioner Taylor's amended.
Oh, yeah, I seconded his.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Committee reports.
I have none.
I attended the health center board meeting. They
What day was that on?
Wednesday,
So 20.
they're looking at moving forward on it and for an addition to, for their ER and proposed CT scanner. They've contacted SDI, the architects out of Miles City, and got some prices on
What
Arctic.
what cost?
yeah, what the final cost. Other than that,
Do they have a funding source? Or are they just gonna finance it?
they have some funds available and they are looking at financing. Okay, this,
I mean, with the current providers, they push a lot of ERs through. And the ERs pay them very well. So. Pay for itself.
they're changing their billing system. They use Rocky Mountain Health Network now, I think, and Angie Bellis is going through the training now to she at some point she's gonna take that over and do that.
Angie Bellis's?
Yeah,
Is she working at the health center?
she's not working there now, but she'll be like a separate. She won't be an employee, like
Okay.
she's
Contracted.
Be a
she's a
contractor.
contractor. Yeah,
Good for her.
and she's doing the training now, I guess. Other than that, can't think of anything else.
Okay.
Okay, as far as our agenda,
That IAP one was just the one we did, right? And then our agenda.
yeah, it's on here, review and approve IAP contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And check that off. We already did a lot.
Yeah. So the FEP contract's the same thing, isn't that what the other
Yeah,
one signed?
that was the other one, wasn't
There was two of them, yeah.
it? Yeah.
So we just did the,
Now we just need to review and approve fire engine purchase.
Yeah, and my email from Sue was,
Not getting it.
no, they needed to be signed like pronto,
they always do.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and the thing is, if they need to, then send them to our personal emails.
Yeah.
I mean, Lonnie, you're good about, checking that during the week, but I already get enough stuff on my personal email. So if you want my attention.
Yeah, and I'm not looking.
Yeah.
My wife tells me I need to. When I come in, I'm not looking at email. I actually do, don't get me wrong.
Well, we can improve this fire engine. Just-
Yeah.
This is the one that Roger's been talking about.
Yeah.
And,
We kind of have already approved of it.
yeah, it's already in Miles City and the fire department has the money to pay for it. So
We'll make a motion to pay the fire engine purchase.
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Track the 160H grader road rebuild. We discussed that this morning.
On the bids.
It's going out to bids. Bids will be received on the 23rd,
We're asking for on the 16th.
the 16th, on June 16th.
Yeah. Yeah, cause it's, worst comes to worst. I'm pretty sure we can advertise in the Billings Gazette. I just think that's pricey. So I'm hoping it's Montana Newspaper Network. I just don't know if it can get in there for this week, and if not, then we'll just go with the Billings Gazette, cause I know, I think they still publish daily. So we can get it published this week and next week with the intention of getting it by the 16th, so, because we're trying to use those grant funds before the end of the fiscal year. So even at that rate, a company, whoever's gonna do it, they've got to come up with some kind of parts list so we can do a partial payment. So we gotta give them some lag time too, and we're only scheduled for the first 4 Mondays. So I think we're good though. I think we agree that we want to go forward with this.
Yes.
And Sherry says that we have the grant funds available to pay for this. So,
Okay, everything else on the consent agenda is time consuming and boring, so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the recording off.
I concur.